treasurer's report because we haven't been able to get the Excel sheet, but Sarah sent it to me today.
Closer.
And I sent it to one of my buddies who has, and he's gonna
Play with it.
he said he can do it, no problem. So we'll get that fixed right away. So next meeting's gonna be right on par.
I went to the bank today.
Okay.
So you and I and whoever else is, I found out evidently the 3 people that are on there to authorize to sign checks are Adrian, Carl, and
This
no,
guy.
it's not you.
Yes, I'm.
Somebody else. No, you're not on.
He's
there.
just been signing the checks.
That's right.
So everybody that's been signing checks has probably not been able to.
They don't ever check that anyway, I guess. Okay.
Hilarious.
But we need like official note
So-
meeting to show them that who was elected and what our duties are, so that.
Okay,
take that to
when
the
we've
bank
got a
and say-
list, I think there's an email that went out with all.
I brought the email with me. She's like, no, I need this meeting note. Don't leave because I inform you and I can fill. I mean, I'm assuming I don't know what to do with secretary, treasurer, or president. Who wants to all be signers for checks?
Yeah, I suppose I need to be on there, and
In case I'm not around.
I would
or-
say
President definitely needs to be on.
I would
yeah.
say we could get Tom on there being VP,
An excellent idea.
and
And the treasurer is
and-
usually about
and
it.
me.
yeah, let's do that,
Okay,
and Maddie, of course.
there you go. For when you're not around.
Yeah,
Vice President Maddie.
yeah, you gotta fight Tom for that.
I don't think that'll be much of a fight.
All right, all right, moving on from treasurer stuff.
Oh, can I?
Yeah.
Sorry, one more thing. I got a membership due in the mail. Do you want me to send it back to them and say, we're not doing memberships this year? I mean, how are we handling that if people send money for?
Was it yours?
I did mine online, but I don't care. It's not that much money.
We just did the
thought we
password.
turned
Yeah, I guess that would be a nice thing to do, because otherwise they're just gonna get a bill again in January, right?
And we need to turn that off.
Then, so
Yeah, turn off the online thing, but don't worry about mine. Just let
Or
it go.
put something in it that
it
says.
says that, yeah, okay, now that, I don't think we need professional.
Really, you don't. It's like
Yeah.
it's like Word. It's
Yeah.
real simple.
Is it
I-
like GoDaddy, WordPress?
I
I
used
only know how to
Wix
do Weebly.
website. I built it with Wix, and it was real simple.
Okay, so, but first thing, we need to get the password before we can
We
do
need the
anything.
password. Yeah.
Okay, so we need to get the password and say, stop giving us money.
The
until
username
January.
is the email address. Other than that, I don't know what the password is.
So, I don't want to beat this, but I got to talk about it a little bit. So somebody joins in April.
We're gonna charge them again in January.
Everybody's gonna be charging January.
So if they join in November, that's what I'm just
Yeah,
wondering.
so
Like,
that's
where-
why we need to not
We're
take
accepting
applications.
fees this year.
We just say,
At all,
you are, if
right.
you wanna be a member, you are a member, just promise to pay.
We're
in
not
January.
sending out notices or anything. We haven't all year.
Yeah.
Right.
But
I'm
we
just
don't even
saying
know
is-
where the membership list is at this point.
It's
Yeah.
also on. I know where it is. It's on the.
Where?
Adrian created a. What's that? Dropbox. We have a Dropbox.
It's on the
page.
Dropbox.
It's on Dropbox.
still
Okay.
have access.
What exactly
Can you
I'm
send me a-
required for membership chair, and no one's really gotten an answer for me yet, so I wanted to make sure if I'm responsible for maintaining that
You're the new
list.
membership. Oh, great.
Yeah.
I'll tell you. I got plenty of old membership ones, so we'll.
I mean, and,
We'll get
and
you squared away.
James and I were talking about how essentially it would somehow become a treasurer role because, I mean, if you want me to send out invoices, since I'm going to put everything on QuickBooks, I would need all the membership data so I can put them in
So
there
you
and
can
go,
get that, yeah.
here you go, here's your invoice.
So I
Do
can
we-
be their point of contact when they enroll to get everything to her,
Or
but
if they have questions.
her and
Okay.
I just have to
He's
communicate.
the help desk.
There we go. All right. Okay, so we got to get the website in order and let everybody know, stop giving us money unless you really, really want to.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Because you can take donations as a
Yeah.
nonprofit.
say we're taking
Yeah, we're taking donations, but wait till January to enroll. So we need to, that needs to be #1 priority.
Jamesie's new pair of shoes.
And Adrian's gonna figure that out, and then we'll get the Excel sheets together, and I'll get those over to you. Then you and I are gonna have a fun trip to the bank, and And Tom has to be there with us?
Well, she gave me the forms to fill out and said I could fill them out and then just email them over to her, and then she'll let me know what else
Oh,
she needs.
I see. I know Patty sent me an email too. She's not gonna be here tonight, so I don't know if anybody knows anything about the reindeer run status.
You want me to tell you? They
If
don't
you know.
have- They don't, as far as I know, she told me they don't have a course set yet.
They still don't have a course.
Yeah, cause there's no Christmas in July.
No.
That's
Yeah.
the entrance for my race.
Maybe Christmas in September, I mean, I.
Okay. Christmas in December.
Yeah. Or
So
September,
much sense.
October,
There we go.
Halloween special.
No, with the registration. I'm looking at the
Okay, all right, so we're not talking about Reindeer Run, so that should cut the meeting in half.
So,
So now
I'm just kidding.
we're at, Tim,
Alright,
tell us about turtles.
okay, Turtle Trot's coming along. I actually was chatting with John Stroud, who's I never talked to anybody from Active last year. I've talked to talked to people multiple different times this year. He's there to facilitate marketing and ads and stuff like that. He was walking me through setting up a Facebook ad, and we can put like $20 towards it, and then it's like you get charged per click, and then if people go to register, and it reaches out to like a 50-mile radius around here and Gainesville. I mean, you're probably familiar with setting up Facebook ads and stuff like that, so
Yep.
you probably could have been one step ahead of him as he was walking me through it. I'm just kind of
We had somebody with us too, but I'm a little familiar with it.
yeah. So it's all part of what we pay with Active, so it's all, we're not paying anything extra for the. And he just introduced me to it, and we would basically just have like an umbrella of an account there or something, and it would just be Amelia Island Runners, and then so we could build races underneath that same ad campaign. And he said he's got like 1,100 email addresses that he pulled down from our 3 races that he can basically market to. When they're on Facebook, they'll see the ad pop up. It's kind of like when you're shopping on Amazon, and then that vacuum cleaner that you were looking at just shows up when you're on Facebook. You're like,
Mhm.
what the hell is that? It's just every.
It's Big Brother.
It's all connected. So I'm just kind of feeling that out, seeing I'm not spending any money on it. I'm not gonna spend probably more than $50 if I spend any money at all on it this year. I'm just gonna get some more education. Now, the other thing I did, I got contacted by a metal producer. I like to stick with P5, stay local and all that stuff, but he can't do metals.
Absolutely.
So, and I told him earlier, I said, hey, if I find somebody to do metals, he's like, yeah, go ahead. I mean, I said, can you do a metal? And he's like, well, no. So,
There's no one local that will?
not,
That I'm aware of.
not, I don't know where, well, I know reindeer, they get their metals from China, so, so,
I don't know.
Well, we beat them up on making sure we had
She
a
was
proper
saying there might be a
one.
local metal place too.
Yeah.
Beads and Yulee, Trophy and Frank.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Okay.
my
Isn't there
that's
one
my
next
girlfriend's
door?
dad.
Oh, okay.
She's coming to pick me up, I hope, in a little while. They're at the beach now.
Perfect.
yeah,
But that's her dad. He lives next door to me
nobody's,
in Meads. But I think you can just do as well online with
Yeah.
metals, I think.
yeah, I basically told the guy, I'm like, hey, this is my price range, and this is how many I want, and here's my thoughts, and he's just shot me a couple ideas. Some of you guys took a look at this. If you haven't taken a look at this, you can give me some feedback on
A metal
the designs.
farm.
For the 5K, the Turtle Trot. As
But I
much
mean,
as
it's
I'm against it.
not for finisher.
Finisher metal.
Oh, really?
He doesn't.
I told you. Did you hear me talk last night?
I heard you talking last night. I didn't hear that.
The age group awards are going to be squooshes.
Yeah, I heard that.
So.
I got
Not like
I'm
that.
working with John Fournier. How do you pronounce his last name?
I've always said it for me.
Fournier, yeah. I'm working with John to get those squooshes for the age group awards. Should have 3 different colors on there. It'll say Turtle Trot on there. So staying within the same budget as last year, and we're tracking about the same registrants as last year. The owner of Townies actually approached me last night in Townies and said, "Hey, you want some money?" I said, "Sure." And he said, I went on the website.
Nice.
I went on the website this morning and asked him for money. So
He did no
that,
work
I'll-
for
I'll
that,
be
none.
reaching out for 15 to 20 volunteers. I know I got some the Turtle Watch folks. They chime in and they show up, and the cross country team coach has a handful of kids come out and help set stuff up. So it should be pretty easy. I took a lot of good notes for as far as numbers and of different items like water and all that kind of stuff. So I got that written down for this year, you know, based on the forecasted number of participants. We'll, you know, adjust that accordingly. So should be in better shape. Race is on Saturday, so it'll be a one-day pack and pickup right here. Come in, hang out here on Friday Friday noon to 5-ish, and then we'll have, you know, the leftovers pick up at the site on Saturday morning. Anybody bitches about the tide or whatever, tell them to go swim in it. So otherwise, go register for another race because it's on the beach.
We'll cut that out.
7:30.
How many people?
I thought about changing the time, it would just mess everybody up because sunrise is at 7:07. So I was gonna start the race at 7:07.
7:07.
Hey, you know, if you watch the sun come up over the land.
That was our summary, 7:07.
Now,
or if it was really up to me, I would say we're just gonna start 20 minutes before the sun comes up, and if anybody beats the sun up, then I have a special award for
There
them.
you go. Make it interesting.
How many people do you expect?
I'm hoping to get 350 to 400.
Thank you.
I had a little over 300 last year. We had, the most we ever had in that race was a little over 500 in 2012. And it's been up and down. We're not competing directly with Run Jack's Labor Day, which is on Labor Day every year, obviously. There's about 1,500 participants that do that. It's a Grand Prix event. So, you know, because it's the following weekend, there's another race down there that First Place Sports is putting on, but it's not a huge race, and I think it's down in Orange Park or Run for the Flock or something like that.
now, for the medals, so the medals are going to be for the top 3? Is that
No,
or
that'd
what
be
are you?
finisher. It'd be in place of like
Everybody.
the bottle opener.
Oh, for every finisher. Okay.
Every finisher would get
That's the
one of
first
those
time.
if I bring them up.
What now?
Now we're
Being
gonna
a
get
beach
one.
run,
And I'm not gonna
what
do it
if
this
we
year.
went out and just, I mean, because what we're expecting maybe 300. What if we just collected shells and turned those into?
I don't
and
think
have
I didn't
little
think
turtle
about that.
trot, little.
I actually
I
thought
think that
about
would be
doing
neat,
that
because there's some races
shark
that you just pick up a rock. Then that's like, I know there's a race in New Hampshire, and the medal is a rock that they put on a rope. I think that's awesome, and you just put like a little stamp on it and say turtle trot.
Bunch of hippies.
A bunch of hippies.
And then I just went
That's
with
that's my target audience. It's a bunch of hippies.
Steve, we're
Yeah.
getting a little too close to the
That
start
all
time.
around.
Start date's a little closer. than
Yeah,
that.
believe me, I did think about something like that
I think
last
that'd
year,
be
but
neat.
I got it kind of.
I could send Matty out there with a bucket and he'll collect. Who knows what? He's got a metal detector too. He can find all kinds of things.
Yeah, personalized, homemade.
It's a turtle trot shell from Fernandina Beach, and it cost you nothing.
Well, I actually went and I bought some. I bought a handful of them. They're
Because
like
it should be
little,
turtle
little
related.
rubber
You can't
plastic or
pick
rubber.
turtle.
But you put a turtle stamp
No,
on it.
no.
We
Just-
rip the
just-
turtles out of their shell
Yeah.
and we use them as.
That's what I was gonna
Probably
say,
won't
just raid a couple of turtle nests.
There's tons of them.
Yeah, there's a lot of things you can do there.
Then there goes
Yeah,
the
just
turtle
get a little
support.
piece of wood and glue them to it.
A lot of opportunity, man.
All right, a bucket of sand.
And then stamp it.
Okay, bucket of
It
sand.
just seems like those medals are pretty big thing.
They're only 2 by. They're not big. They're only 2 by 2.
I like
I
your
thought
head.
that we were against everyone.
And it's like the cost is $3 a medal. So I mean, yeah, it's $1,500 if I order 500 of them, which is what the quote that I asked for the guy. You know, and the bottle openers that we got last year, those were like $2.90 a piece. So it's, you know, it's each individual award is not horribly expensive. It's just the quantity of them is where you know.
So do you have a lot of those bottle openers left?
No, I'm like 15 or 20, and then they say 2016 on them. So.
Are we trying to make money at this race?
Yes.
We're trying to make money.
I made money last year.
I didn't ask if you made it, I'm just saying, are we trying to make money?
Certainly.
Absolutely.
And I'm staying on the same. I'm spending same amount of money last year. I'm buying one more porta potty this year, so an extra $60 in that respect.
Okay.
You know, because I had some complaints about not having enough place to drop. So.
There's an entire ocean right there.
Strike that from the minutes.
And Cameron, the money you make, what percentage that goes to the turtle
1,000.
conservation? 1,000
We
goes
give
to-
$1,000.
It's not a percentage
And we
of what
still
we make,
cleared. Didn't we still clear 3 last year?
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
good though.
That's
That'll work
great.
for local
Yeah.
That's plenty then.
Yeah.
It's all about the
Give 'em
event,
a medal.
you know.
Yeah, so, and that's with the medal, with finisher
Cool.
awards,
Cool. Okay.
you know, all the,
In the beer garden.
you know, and then I messed up on
The 7:30 beer
the shirts
garden.
and awards and stuff like that too. I made some
That's
mistakes.
where I'm
with that,
at
so,
every Sunday.
Correcting those mistakes and not, you know, having the extra, little bit of money. I spent a few hundred extra bucks to kind of make up for my mistake at the end of it all. We still came out well ahead, so.
It's good. It's a good
I'm
one.
trying to
I
keep
like
You
the
it.
get all that
price
stuff
low,
in
too.
and you're still making $3 grand.
Yeah,
That's pretty good.
I think that's great.
Oh, yeah.
I think the medal will.
Yeah.
I mean, that's also based on the sponsorship that we had. It's not just the race. It was the amount of sponsorships, and you know, if somebody sponsored 3 races, and it was divvied up, 33% basically. So, you know, so
Here,
that-
let's
that all
hear what Tom thinks about this.
Yes.
He's been
Thoughts?
such a critical part.
Does anybody have any questions, feedback, positive, negative? I don't care what it is.
What's the
I'd like the idea of doing the
September 9th,
Saturday after Labor Day, correct?
Saturday after
Yes,
Labor Day.
it's not the Labor Day week.
It's a
All right,
Friday.
yeah, it sounds like you got
Worked
it
hard
under
on
control.
that.
Yeah, I think I mentioned yesterday, we have another potential sponsor, so we'll see what goes on. I'm sure if they get some encouragement at the turnout at the Run Club, then he'll come. So it's a natural recovery drink. I wouldn't say energy
Kill
drink, but yeah, Kill Cliff. So if you guys have seen them, they have them in GPA. They did them in
Yeah, I bought 2 this morning.
Yep. So I'm a
They've been
fan.
out for a while. I mean,
The first I had seen it was actually a GPA, and then we met them at the beat. The guy Trey Oliver, I think is his name.
they've
He's
been at
the-
Club 14 for probably like 5 years. I
Okay.
think, yeah.
Yeah, so if he likes what he sees at Track Club, I don't see why he wouldn't want to sponsor all 3 races.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, I'm all ready to put them on the back of the shirt there. So, and I might even stop by Rick Kepler Dodge and go back in there. I dropped the form off there last year, and they gave us some money, so I won't do that again.
I'm pretty sure too that Feral Gas Blue Rhino is gonna sponsor you this year.
Okay.
Oh, great.
Do that
Yeah,
again.
I know we're driving races here.
Don't drink the Kill Cliff, okay? That's not bad for you.
Yeah, like it doesn't go unsaid. If you know somebody, or you think you might know somebody that might want to sponsor 1 race or all 3 races, you know, hit them up. And the worst they can do is say no. I just don't like doing it.
Yeah.
It's like the lottery, you gotta play to win, man. Sure. Really.
All right, sounds good. Anybody else have anything? All right. Second meeting adjourned.